have to show you. I'll have to show you like the video, like you post on YouTube. You stream to it. He sends the video out to all the families. Can you hear me at all? Soft static. I hear static. What's happening?
Testing, testing. Mark, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
My earpiece is all crackling.
Is it staticky? Yeah.
What's that?
Ben, if you hear us, it's staticky.
It's just all, this one's just all crackling. It's all.
Everybody, we're testing the audio for the upcoming game. Let us know if it sounds staticky to you out in the audience. Test, test.
Woo!
Sounds like the static is not on the feed.
you go. Much better.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
The feed's good. Our transmission's not.
Yeah, you know what? It might be the earpiece, Tim.
What is it? My hearing.
The earbuds work way better.
Try changing this to channel X.
Channel 3. Do you do it like this?
Woo!
Okay, I'm on channel 3.
Channel 3.
Test.
Okay. Oh, way better. It's way better. Channel 3? I'm on channel. What?
Okay. Is it way better? Mine's still a little staticky, but audience seems to be saying it's pretty good. And if the audience can hear me right now, it's staticky for me. And sorry for the delays. We've got some technical difficulties going on with our feed. But that's just our interaction talking feed amongst us broadcast team. But I believe it's pretty good right now for the audience. Anyway, game started. 30 seconds into it, Knights are already forcing the issue on the Bobcats. And one goal almost snuck in there. Now the Bobcats moving it down the right, down to the left. Here comes the Bobcats on the left. Quick shot. Trying to see who's in goal. Looks like Murphy is in goal today. Apologize, I couldn't get the starting lineup for you. Here comes Wormlinger. Wormlinger coming out. And he lands one right on the Bobcat goalie. And then the Bobcat goalie plays it. Now Woodall with pressure. Woodall with pressure. And Bobcats now moving it out across the blue line through the neutral zone. Coming down the right side, quick shot on Murphy. Murphy blocks out. Wickersham tries to control it out of the neutral zone, then it gets stolen. Bobcats, again, wings one in front of Murphy, goes to the left. Wickersham, again, taking it through the neutral zone, skating, trying to get some pressure up on the Bobcats, and they do, and they hit their winger on the right. Brody. Now Wickersham around to try and scoop it up and get it back out of the neutral zone. Sends it up to Wormlinger. Actually, Woodall. And now Luma. Luma actually cleared to play today, which is good. And now Woodall taking it up the center. And Luma dumps it, goes for the line change. Palzer coming in fast around the backside of the net. Tries to hip check, does a pretty decent hip check into the back, ties up the player. Gershkovich tries to toss one in front of the net, goes to the left. Figueroa on the left side there, punches out for Palzer. Palzer trying to move it in, tries to get it back to Figueroa, runs light with Gavin. Gavin sends it back behind the net. Sepperbeck, Palzer. Palzer battling it in the back there. Gavin trying to keep it in, but it goes over the blue line. Now the Knights have to reset. Back to Gershkovich, back to Gavin, up to Fig, to Palzer. Palzer moves it across the blue line. Sepperbeck on the chase. And then it lands right back, banking off the board into Gavin. Gavin hits Figueroa. Then Figueroa hands it off to Sepperbeck, and then the play is broken up by the Bobcat. Gershkovich sends the puck right back out in the neutral zone, and they try to hit with some speed, but then it goes winging past on the right-hand corner. Gershkovich sends it over to Palzer. Palzer sends it over to the center to try and move it out, but the Bobcats break up the play, and they continue to force the issue in our zone. Bobcats at the bottom of the right face-off circle tosses one right in over Murphy into the back of the net. Score is now 1-0. One to 0. Bobcat sneaks one in. Very odd spot to even get a goal, but I've seen 3 or 4 happen that way this season. Bobcats win the draw. Bobcats take it down the right side. Stolen by Connor Smith, the birthday boy. Gets it up to Wormlinger. Parker. And now back behind the net over to the right side. Connor gets to put on pressure. Back to Parker. Parker coughs up the puck. It goes out to Wormlinger. Bobcats try to clear, and they do. They take it down the left side. Now it's in the corner, a battle in the corner. Parker digs it out, sends it into the free open spot of the neutral zone, and the Bobcats chase it back into their own defensive zone, and I don't know what the call is. It's going to be the first penalty of the game on the Bobcats for slashing, I believe. I think. And I'm not seeing anybody go in the box. Face off to the right of the Bobcat goalie. We're just waiting to figure out who's going in the box. Number 87, James Zhao, whom we know very well. Very good, solid forward. So that'll hurt the Bobcats a little bit. 2 minutes.
It's for a trip.
Bobcats win the draw, and it goes right back to the Bobcat goalie. Woodall takes the draw. They win it. Parker tries to sneak in. Or no, not Parker. The Panda tries to sneak in there. I always confuse him and Parker. They're about the same size, and they both have a number that ends in 3. Woodall picks up the puck, sends it over to Weekly. Weekly coming down the right side, putting pressure. Luma, the Panda back behind the net. Panda gets it over to Luma. Luma back to Weekly. Weekly open ice shot. Sends it to Luma. Now back to Weekly. Whack over to Gavin, but Gavin tries to get a one-time slapper, and it kind of flops and goes in the left-hand corner. And now the Bobcats are going to carry it out on the left side, on the right side there. Gavin retrieves, sends it right back. Woodall turns and burns it right back into the zone. Knight's starting to create a little bit more pressure. And the puck lands back to Gavin. Now Gavin stepping up, coming on the left side. Sends it behind the net where the Bobcat goalie tries to play it. And the Bobcat's going to try and move it out. Figueroa keeps it in. Figueroa still keeping it in. Bobcats fan on it. And then Luma pushes the Bobcat off the puck like there's nobody's business. And now it's an offsides call. 9:44 to go in the first period. Hopefully this game will not end like the Sun Devil game with a 3-minute third, but we've since spoken with all parties involved, and it seems like we will get our full 75 minutes tonight. Figueroa over to Brody, to Palzer. Palzer carries it in, but can't keep it in, and now the Bobcats on a quick move down through the neutral zone. Figueroa sends it right back out, banks it off. Now Parker going to chase, put the pressure. Brody keeps it in. Brody sends it right back into Parker, but Parker was on the ground, not able to get to it. Palzer trying to keep it cycled in the corner. Wormlinger battling. Palzer takes it around backside of the net. And they're trying to muscle Palzer off the puck, and they somewhat do. Now the Bobcats penalty is over. They're now 5-on-5, and they carry it with speed through the neutral zone. And now there's going to be another penalty. And that's on the Knights, it looks like. Palzer called for same penalty as Jim got. Tripping penalty. So Bobcats will now go on a power play. Face off to the right of Murphy. Bobcats win the draw. Left D, right D. Right D. shot to the right of the net. Someone lost a glove. Bobcat lost a glove. Bobcat still controlling it. And then Gavin just launches it, ices the puck down to the other end to kill the play, kill the momentum. Quick shot on Murphy, deflected by Weekly. And here's a turnover. Here comes the birthday boy up the left side. Quick wrister off the stick handle of the Bobcat goalie. Woodall turns around, does another shot, almost lands into Connor's blade for another fire. Here comes the left side. Quick shot on Murphy, saved. Another quick shot deflected by Woodall. Bobcats move it behind the net. Weekly tries to send it back over, but then it's stolen by the Bobcat. Bobcats, quick shot deflected off of the birthday boy. Bobcats, left winger, fires it into the center. Nobody there to grab it or get a good handle on it. Someone was there. Bobcats right behind the net. Pitch it in, and then they ice it down. The Bobcat goalie will play it, and then the Bobcats will make a line change. Here comes Eddie Chen down the center, tries to make a move, quick shot, left of the net. Murphy got a glove handle on it. And it's in the back of the net now. Score is now 2-0. Mark, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mark?
No, it's all
Still
like,
staticky.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
I'm just going to go on mute here.
Sounds like it's big echo.
I was trying to figure out what was being talked about there by Coach.
Yeah.
Bobcats win the draw. Take it on the left side. And then quick shot on Murphy. Luma over to chase the puck. Good battle going on in the boards there. Quick shot on Murphy. Puck is loose still. They haven't blown the whistle yet, and they're going to call it a goal. Cheap. Should have been whistle blown earlier. And the score is 3-0.
Apparently you can hold the goalie down.
I felt the ref should have blown the whistle when Murphy had it frozen, and then they came in
Yeah, his hand was on
basically
the glove.
bum rushed him, and he dropped the puck, and so they kept it active. But in my opinion, that shouldn't be a goal. But I'm just the play caller, not the official. Knights win the draw, try to take it up the left side. Deflected off of Weekly. Shot board's not working today, it seems, or nobody's recording the shots, but I'm sure there's a lot of shots against us right now. Bobcats fire another one in, and they just, no activity in front of the net.
They get their head in the game.
I'm just going to call it as I see it. We need to be getting physical in front of that net to get them out of there. They just send another one in, 4-0. And we're only 6 minutes down in the first period. Bobcats are offsides. Bobcats win the draw. Defense circles back, sends it up the right side, but it's too hard. It should be icing now.
No, it's doing this echoey thing. That's all.
Face off to the right of the Bobcat goalie. Bobcats win the draw, circle around the backside of the net, trying to take it up the left side, but Helvet keeps it in, fires a quick shot in on the Bobcat goalie. Parker, quick wrister, goes left of the net and up into the netting. Play will be stopped. Face off to the left of the Bobcat goalie, I'm assuming. Nope, actually to the right. Bobcats win the draw. Now they're racing through the neutral zone down the left side. They come in. Gavin tries to poke check it away. Bobcats still controlling it. Knight's not able to get control of the puck in their own zone. Bobcats. Now Wormlinger almost steals with an opportunity. Here comes Connor Smith down the right side. Connor dumps it down the right side corner. The goalie's back there playing it. And then Bobcats doing what they do well, move it through the neutral zone really fast. Get a shot deflected by Brody. And then Parker able to move it out to the neutral zone, sends it over to Wormlinger. Wormlinger pitches it right at the goalie, and it's in his glove, and the play is stopped. Halser running some interference with Woodall. And then Bobcats able to get it out, and they send it down the right side. Should be an icing, but it's not. Bobcats right behind the net, getting it close into Murphy. Then the puck squirts out to the Panda. The Panda scoops it up, tries to take it around the backside of the net, up to Palzer on the right side. Palzer tries to get it to Woodall. Woodall not able to capture it, but here we go. The Panda able to pick it up, but not able to get to the puck. And the Bobcat D pair take control. Panda putting good pressure. Palzer with a quick shot, but it's way right of the net. Woodall trying to continue to... Now the Bobcats are going to go into a penalty because they're holding, I'm pretty sure. It better be the Bobcat going in. And are they going to put Woodall in? Elbow. What about the holding that happened? But yep, I get it. They get the...
Wow. So
they
can
always
hold
get the retaliation.
Our player can get held.
I don't believe it was an enforced elbow. I think Woodall was just trying to get free of being held.
There's an interference.
Bobcats win the draw. Gavin in the back battling, tries to get it out, but he's got two Bobcats surrounding him. Quick shot on Murphy, but it goes the backside of the net. Quick shot on Murphy again. Save. Puck makes its way all the way down to the far end of the ice and will be icing. Good defense in front of the net. Sends the puck up to Figueroa. Figueroa trying to skate back. How is that? What is that? Icing? Huh. That didn't make sense to me, but again, I'm not the one wearing the stripes. I thought the puck touched several of those guys going into the blue line, and then they call it icing. So face off to the left of Murphy. Actually, I think Gehrig is in net now. I didn't see the switch out. Quick shot on Gehrig. Battle with Weekly and two Bobcats. Forces the Bobcat out to the outside circle. Bobcats get it in front, and then they try and punch a puck in real quick. Now Brody lost his glove. Back over to the Bobcat right wing. Good physical play by Weekly. And then a quick shot goes over the head of Gehrig. Bobcats moving it in on the left side there. And then it deflects, but then Bobcats really good at protecting the puck and not letting our guys have a stick blade on it. And then we deflect it like Weekly just did, and then it goes right into the stick blade of the Bobcat. And then there's a big hit in the corner on Brody. And I believe that'll be a penalty maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Offsides call. Face-off will be in the neutral zone, just outside the Knights' blue line. Right D to left D on the Bobcats. Left D up to left wing, and left wing just punches it towards Gehrig. Face off to the left of Gehrig, or the right, maybe. The right. 2.5 minutes to go in the first period. 4-0 is the score. Now I see the shots on the board. Shots 9, Bobcats with 9, Knights with 1 shot. I know we've had more than 1 shot. And then Connor Smith launches Chen into the board. Face-off is going to be just to the left of the Bobcat goalie. Gerskovich sends it up to Connor. Back to Parker behind the net. Wormlinger chasing it behind the net. Deflected off his skate, and the Bobcats get it out. And then again, Gavin poke checks it, sends it back the opposite direction, and lands into the Bobcats blade, and they take it on into the zone. The sad case of bad bounces. Here comes Connor down the right side. Connor tries to get it out, but doesn't. He fans on it. Bobcats pick it right back up, and it's a shot on Gehrig and save. Balls are bringing it up the right side, tries to get it to the Panda, but not able. Intercepted by the Bobcats. Bobcats taking it down the right side. The Panda poke checks it away, but again goes right into the blade of a Bobcat, and they continue to move it into the zone. Duffy goes back to send it up to Palzer. Palzer can't get it out. Bobcats lefty. Quick move to the center slot and fires a shot, goes to the right. Bobcats circle back around the front now. Again, bounces off of the Panda's blade and into the Bobcats blade. Bobcats still with the puck. Bobcats moving in. Weekly with the puck, sends it over to Duffy's side. And then Pulser smashes the kid into the wall. And now it's out in the neutral zone. Bobcats, not a good pass. Puck is free, but they're able to recover it. They go right back to the right D. Right D sends it up to right winger, and he tips it in towards Gehrig. And then Weekly not able to snag the puck. And then Duffy comes in to try and send it around the back side of the net. And not able to. Here comes Woodall. Through the middle. Through the middle, nobody there. And then the Bobcats muscle him off the puck and they steal it. And now they're coming out the right side. And now the Bobcats moving fast, but can't get to the neutral zone fast enough. And that's the end of the first period. Score is 4-0 Bobcats. And unfortunately, Mark, I can't hear you, so I just took the audio thing off because the static is pretty bad. I don't know what's going on in the rink here. It's causing interference with the channels. But I don't have any questions to ask you.
How you say sign language?
Yeah, sign language. I guess we could use sign language. Yeah. Just shake your head yes or no. I'll ask you questions and you can shake your head yes or no. Okay, first question. How's the bench? How's their demeanor right now? Does it look good? Little mediocre. I can certainly understand being 4 goals down in the first period. I wanted to ask you, what did Donovan ask the scorekeeper, or wanted you to ask the scorekeeper, but yeah. All right, no worries.
Wait a minute. He's working on it.
Did he ask him to remove a few of those goals off the scoreboard? That would be nice. But kids are just going to have to persevere and punch through. They got 2 periods of hockey left. Anything can happen.
Skate hard.
Still a lot of game. I've seen a lot of goals happen in a short amount of time. If they can just get the confidence and maintain energy, you know, they can claw back on
Hey,
this.
so if I sit exactly like this, it's perfect.
It's going to be Figueroa, Sepperbeck, and Wickersheim to start the second. Gavin and Gerskovich in the back. And Knights almost won that draw, but the Bobcats quickly stole it. Gerskovich goes back in the corner to get it. Up to Wickersheim. Wickersheim, like everybody else, bounces off his stick and into the Bobcats. And then Gerskovich tries to get it in, but it goes right into the Bobcats' stick, and they send it right back in, dump it. Bobcats moving it closer and closer to the net, to Gehrig's net. They bring it around the backside, then he cycles it right back to the other winger, and then he centers it. Up to Figueroa. Figueroa's got Wickersheim on his right. Wickersheim has the puck going down the right side, tries to get a shot off, but is not able to, but he sends one in front where Figueroa's at, but Figueroa's not able to get a shot off. Right back to Gerskovich. Gerskovich tries to bank it up, and it's in the hands of a Bobcat. They're trying to move it off the puck. Bobcats just continue to scoop it up one after the other. And here comes Sepperbeck. Tries to move it up to Figueroa down the left side. Gerskovich bounces it up the right side into the Bobcats' left-hand D. And then he's met by the center, tries to take it across the blue line. I think that'll be offsides. Bobcat center ran into the wall named Gavin Helvik on the blue line. And then the puck went in the zone, and then the center proceeded in, and that's why it was offsides. Knights win the draw, take it through, get it up to Wormlinger. Wormlinger going up the left side, where the puck goes behind the net. And then Parker, quick shot, and it goes, oh, it was in there. If I was down on that end, I'm going to tell you folks, that puck was riding the red line behind the goalie. Goalie had no idea it was there, but we had nobody on the net, and now the Bobcats, denied by Gearing. Nobody in front of the net for us to poke that puck past the red line. And then Bobcats got an opportunity one-on-one with Gehrig. Gehrig denied it, and Gehrig denied him a second time here just on the right side. Our guys need to regroup. They need to just calm down. Bobcats moving the puck ferociously in our zone. Our guys can't even get near the puck. A little friendly bumping between Wormlinger and Chen. Again, a lot of our players are friends with most of these players. They just play on opposing teams. Woodall trying to get it out of the zone, but he's muscled out the puck. Couldn't get it to Luma. Quick shot on Gehrig. It goes to the right. Bobcats center in front of the net again. Duffy scoops it out and sends it to the right side where the lefty is waiting for it. And then Palzer able to get it outside the blue line in the neutral zone. Woodall. Here comes the Bobcats down the right side. And it's poked by Gavin, but there's a Bobcat waiting for it. Palzer circles back around, sends it right to the Bobcat left D, and left D wings it in on Gehrig, save. Duffy sends it up the right side. Again, the Bobcat D tries to control but can't, and it goes out in the neutral zone. Now there's a battle between Palzer and the Bobcats. Palzer usually wins those battles, and he did again. He stole the puck. Here comes Luma, one-on-one. Good puck protection. And not able, ooh, wow, Woodall right behind him. Good opportunity, but the Bobcat goalie is able to save and fend off both. Luma, what a great opportunity he had, but he had a Bobcat all over the backside. He's doing a great job to protect it, but at the end he couldn't get the shot off the way he wanted. And now it looks like someone's going in the box again. Well, there we go. Knights are going to get a power play opportunity. I'm not sure what happened. Mark, if you can hear me, you can tell the crowd what happened. What kind of penalty it was, I don't know. If you can hear me.
Holy.
Wormlinger down the left side to Parker. Parker moving it in on the backside. Around the backside of the net, the Bobcats pick it up, and then Connor plays a huge shoulder. Gavin with the puck. Over to Weekly. Weekly tries to get it up to Parker. Weekly over to Gavin. Gavin over to Weekly. Weekly. Quick shot deflected. Knights trying to get control of the puck again. They do get back to Connor. Gavin, quick slapper, but doesn't get a lot on it, and it goes to the right. Weekly back to retrieve. Now Weekly's in the neutral zone waiting for the forwards to reset. Sends it over to Connor. And then Connor's leveled in front of our own bench. Puck squirts out. Good job by our guys trying to move the puck closer to the goal. Goes around the right side. Connor back to Weekly. Weekly back to Connor. Connor sends it in. Saved by the goalie. 44 seconds left in the power play opportunity. Off to the left of the Bobcat goalie. Bobcats win the draw, taking around backside of the net. Bobcats send it up to the right winger. Right winger sends it through the neutral zone, and it should be icing. Face off to be to the right of the Bobcat goalie. and then the Bobcats might get an easy one here, shorthanded. And luckily the shot goes to the right. I don't know what happened. I think Figueroa tried to reach for the puck as it was coming through the neutral zone, and he got tripped up, went into the boards, and then two Bobcats came by. I like all the D-to-D passing, but we can't do passes that, and that's going to be a tripping call on Woodall, I think.
Yep.
So that'll be 4-on-4, actually 5-on-4. Because the Bobcats penalty expired. .9:24 to go in the second period. Helvig back around the backside of the net to the right side. Palzer chases. Left D, then he tries to send it in, but then it's deflected. And Palzer, again, really good at stealing the puck back and getting it out in the neutral zone. Uses that big size body of his and a long stick. It's wreaked havoc for a lot of teams this season. Gavin tries to poke it away. He does. Wormlinger up to Palzer, but Palzer not able to reach for it. A little too far in front of him. Duffy stands on it, goes back into the corner. Now the Bobcats muscle him in the corner. Palzer, good muscle on the Bobcat to try and dig that puck out. And then the Bobcats kick it back to their left D, but the center picks it up, sends it to the right D. Right D, quick shot. I don't know what happened there. It looked like the puck went off his leg and then bounced off someone in the back of the net. Not sure what happened there. Doesn't make sense to me. It looked like it was all leg blocker and then banked off of someone into the back of the net. 5-0 now. Nobody wins the draw, but it's a free-for-all, and the Bobcats win the free-for-all. Verskovich, good pressure to the back. Parker, good collision on the corner there. Takes the Bobcat player out of the play. Wormlinger tries to get it, but now there's going to be nets off the mooring, so they'll remount the net. It's actually funny, this week I was watching NHL hockey, and I believe it was Avalanche versus the Ducks. And the Duck goalie got penalized for purposely moving the net off the mark, and that was a sweet bar down by the Bobcat player. 6-0, power play goal. And now we get further and further away. Nearing the time I call the wonderful sounds of hockey, because there's just not much to say. 16 shots to 5 shots. The puck gets deflected to the back. Duffy tries to get it out. Bobcats just surrounding them. Gavin. Here comes Wormlinger up the left, sends it over to Connor. Connor sends it right back in, dumps it in the corner. Wormlinger chases. Connor gives it back, but the Bobcats just too fast for us today. So we don't have a lot of opportunity to control the puck. Gavin swipes at it. Bobcats continue to control it. Gavin tries to get it out, but Benji Polanco comes in and puts it in his fist and does a pass forward. Now it's back to Connor. Connor not able to get it out. Left D sends it right back in. Seven minutes to go in the second period. Knights win the draw and they try to move it forward, but they're not able to get back up to the puck, and now the Bobcats forwards carry it right in. And they dump it in the right-hand corner, and then the Panda and Sepperbeck collide. Now Wickersheim approaching Chen. Wickersheim trying to get pressure. And then the puck slides back to Weekly. Weekly tries to bounce it up. Here comes the Panda, but the Panda quickly bounces it right into Chen's stick blade, and that'll be offsides. Bobcats win the draw, bring it down the right side. They send it to the left winger who's waiting on the line. Quick shot, and it's a goal. Quick shot, rebound, Bobcat goal, 7-0.
Open season. Yeah.
And unfortunately, a 7-0 deficit is not going to help us at all as we have a quest to get into the state playoffs. I think the Bobcats are going to go in the box. 2 minutes for high sticking. Again, we have 2 more games left after this. I can't assume that the Knights are going to be able to come back from this, and I hate to be the pessimist, but it is what it is. We'll probably move on to lose this game. We have a game with the Sun Devils again, and then our last game with Mission. If we're going to have any hope of getting into a state playoff, we have to win those 2 games. It's very important. We're not going to do it with a head-to-head tie with Mission and goals differential. I don't know where the puck is. Hopefully it's not. They blew the whistle, so it's dead and almost snuck through Gehrig's legs. Minute 45 left on the power play opportunity. Gavin steps up, sends it through the neutral zone. Bobcats turn around and try to send it up to the right winger, but he not even there. Woodall takes it in, drops it back to someone, but nobody's there other than a Bobcat player. And then Duffy is not able to keep it in at the blue line, and a left winger. And it just not looking good on our part. Bobcats just playing like they own us, which right now they do. Our players need to get out there and take some of that ownership back. And then Gavin tries to keep it in, and it just goes in off sides.
He's putting Gavin in the box for unsportsmanlike conduct.
And the Knights will go, I don't know why he's sending in Gavin to the box. I didn't see anything done. Maybe he said something. I don't know. Mark, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mark?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I
What was
started to
it?
hear
Was
you.
it tripping?
It's all clipping.
What?
Oh no, unsportsmanlike.
Use hand signals. What kind of call was it? What was the penalty for?
Yeah, so unsportsmanlike conduct.
Use your hand. Was it? Was it
No.
mouth? Ah. So he got an unsportsmanlike conduct. Unfortunately, it happens, especially when you're this many goals down. But this doesn't make sense.
It's apparently unsportsmanlike, not a power
So here's
play.
what I think happened. Because I see a Bobcat player in the box as well. I think the Bobcat committed the infraction, and then Gavin said something, and they threw Gavin in the Oh my gosh. Another unsportsmanlike.
So
So now Sepperbeck is in. Now the Bobcats are complaining because they got 10 minutes on the clock. We could use all the advantage we can here. Love to be at a 10-minute penalty. Anyway, I think it's 4-on-4 now. Scorekeeper trying to fix it. And there's 10 minutes on both penalties now. I'm not thinking the scorekeeper knows how to do the scorekeeping.
I think that's
box.
right.
Now there's 9 minutes and 58 seconds
Yeah,
on
he's got
both
58 seconds.
Gavin penalty and number 7 in the guess, but number 7's not even in the box. It's number 9. Okay, now the guest penalty was updated to 58 seconds. No, I'm sorry, player number 9. I'm sorry. That was my mix-up. I saw guest 7. That's their scores on the scoreboard. Boy, oh boy. And the more time we waste, the more at risk we get of going into 3-minute period territory. As they try to fix the scoreboard. Now they got Sepperbeck for 2 minutes. Number 9 with a minute left. So it's 4-on-4 for about 58 seconds. Here comes Jim Zhao with a nice move across the face-off circle. Connor trying to get it out into the neutral zone, and he does. Won't be icing because the puck's going to slow up, but just look at how the Bobcats skate with their stride and beat us to the puck every time. And now they're beating us over the blue line. And there's, wow. Folks, with my eyeballs, that puck was destined into the right side.
Yes.
And it bounced up before the
When
red line.
does 21 get out?
And it came down and bounced right in front of the red line. The momentum should have carried it in, but I don't know.
And then a whistle?
Maybe there's a force we're not seeing here.
So you have 10
But that
seconds
puck
left and a
should
whistle.
have been in. Hockey God's helping us out this morning.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, what a slapper. Good thing it was over Gehrig's head.
2.
Now that should be offsides.
Oh, so 3:10 and a whistle. Okay,
Offsides.
sorry.
Rory
3:10
back
and a
to get
whistle.
the puck out the right side, and then it's deflected off the Bobcat D, and they continue to keep it in. Bobcats win the draw. They take it in on the right side. Quick shot on Gehrig, leg blocker, but Bobcat positioned well in front of the net to get the score, but can't control his skating. Now battle. Now it's a power play for the Bobcats. Saved by Gehrig. Again, Bobcats just playing like they own it. Our guys seem to be a little timid, it seems. No icing on that. Clear down. Now here goes the Bobcats racing to the back corner. Tries a wrap around, banks off Duffy's skate. Gehrig pushes it back out. Now Paulser with the puck up to Woodall. And it bounces off Woodall's stick to the left Bobcat D. And the Bobcats come down the right. Sepperbeck right out the box. The penalty's over. Helvig's penalty should be over here soon as well. And then the puck goes down for icing.
Oh.
Face off to the right of the Bobcat goalie. Oh, what's going on now? Sure what the holdup was. Oh! Bobcats moving it down the left side. Quick shot to the left of Gavin. Wickersheim with the puck. Tries to send it up. And then it's intercepted right at the blue line, and they can't get the puck out of the zone. Figueroa sends it up to Wickersheim. Wickersheim tries to get it over to the Panda, but it's not able to get there in time. And the Bobcats continue to get it in there. Then Gavin. And then Matthew can't get the pass, unfortunately, and now the whistle is blown. 13 and 13. Who's going in the box? Figueroa and 13. I think they're just going to get sad for not offsetting penalty. I want to check the time clock here. 11:58.
When did I cross-check them?
So we should technically have 15 minutes left on our 17 minutes left. So again, some delays are moving us into a potential run time. Probably going to go into run time if the Bobcats get any more goals.
Why?
Not sure what he's waiting for.
But there you go. So it. They have 5 minutes.
Wickersheim tries to get it out and it sends a pass, but it's not a good pass to make. Weekly sends it back around the corner. Bobcats just keep on throwing it back in. And then Weekly gets a soft pass out to the neutral zone. And the Bobcats just carry it right back in. Here comes the Panda, tries to get it up to Wickersheim, but again, Wickersheim not able to catch it up on that right side. Bobcats steal it. Quick shot right of the net. Oh, there was almost a bar down. Weekly back around the backside, tries to get it up to Wickersheim, but it's bounced off, and now Luma captures it.
Come on.
And that's going to be Luma going to the box.
When is he out?
3 seconds.
3 seconds left, you're out. Well, in a whistle.
And the Bobcats pull their goalie for the delayed penalty.
There's a penalty on us coming.
And then the play stops with Matthew touching the puck. And I think
Trip?
the Bobcats are going to get a penalty too,
Hey, it's a trip.
it seems. Maybe. No, I guess not.
Trip. It's a trip. Can you hear me?
21 seconds left. Actually, 29 seconds left in the second period.
37.
Deflected off a Wormlinger.
Might as well end of the period. Yeah.
Good block by Gerskovich. And that's it on the second period. 7-0 is the score. The period ends on a Bobcat power play. Power play will continue for another minute and a half into the third. Bobcats with 18 shots on net. Knights with only 5. And that's pretty much the story of the game. Not seeing any offense, unfortunately. No offense, and seems like everything we bounce our way doesn't bounce our way. It bounces right off our stick and into the Bobcat stick. I believe if I were the coach and knowing what he's telling me, just saying, don't worry about the score now. Play the game. Trust the system.
I stand right here. It's perfect.
Wow, he put 16
What's
minutes
that?
on the clock.
Oh, okay.
The scorekeeper
I ain't worried about it.
has 16 minutes shown on the clock. The time is 12:03. Yeah, good extra
Yeah.
minute. I think we need a lot of extra minutes. Maybe if we can get a goal every
how come
2
they
minutes,
just
we'll
put 3
catch
minutes
up.
on the clock?
That's kind of where we're at now. Now they got it at 15. He corrected it. Maybe his fingers are just cold and they hit the
Darn
wrong
it.
button. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway,
Making up for
we have
Tuesday.
almost 10 minutes to the end of our slot. So I think they're probably going to start running it at runtime. But I've talked to the rink. The rink assured me they would let the game finish as is and let delay come to the public skate, which comes right after this. Knights win the draw, but can't get it out of the zone. Right D to left D to right wing fans. And Weekly tries to get it to Wormlinger, but not able to get it to him. Goes right to the Bobcat. Saved by Gehrig. Whistle's blown dead. Blows the play dead to reset the net. Knights win the face-off, but the Bobcats get to the puck first. Back to left D to Eddie Chen. Back up to the left winger, but intercepted by Duffy. And then Chen battles it with Woodall and keeps it in. Weekly back around a backside. There's 2 Bobcats waiting for him. Oh, yeah, and you just heard the whole Bobcat team just cringe because they couldn't get the puck in the back when the back door was open. The Bobcat player fanned on it for the one-timer. And it went to the corner. Now Bobcats on the right, trying to line it up. Bobcats left winger to center. Center to right winger. Right winger to the left winger. Actually, the center who's sitting right of Gehrig. Right winger over to left D to Eddie. Eddie, quick shot in, goes left of the net. And now I hear some of the Bobcats saying they want to see a Michigan. And Woodall is going to go into the box again. I think it's the 3rd time. Maybe the 3rd time he's in the box. Can you hear me, Mark? Is that his 3rd time in the box? Okay. So I imagine I may not see much of Woodall the rest of the game in order to keep him from getting suspended, getting a game penalty, a match penalty. So now it'll be, again, our penalty had just ended, and now there's going to be another penalty, and Gavin's going to go in the box. How many times is that for Gavin? Is that 3? Or is it the Bobcat? I think the Bobcat's going. Okay, that's good. Bobcats are going to go into the box now, so it's 4-on-4. Face-off will be to the right of Bobcat goalie. 4-on-4, Parker to take the draw. And the Bobcats win the draw. Right D. Up to Gavin. Gavin tries to keep it in, but the Bobcats keep it. Now it's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1. And he can't. And the same player, number 49, misses the one-timer again. That's a penalty on Gavin. Now Gavin will go to the box. Mark, can you hear me? Is that 3 for Gavin now? Maybe. Cross-checking. So that'll be a 4-on-3 opportunity. Glove save by Gehrig. What a great save.
Nope. Are we even? No. You don't have to.
The clock isn't running.
Weekly able to get to the sideboard. Now the Bobcats have it again.
Go.
And number 49 in position for a one-timer. Woodall's penalties ended, so now it's 4-on-4. They don't have Gavin's numbers up on the box.
Okay, 12:32.
So I'm not sure what's left on Gavin's penalty. What did they give him?
So when?
It is run time now, so we can go out. I'm at 12:32.
Again,
All right.
issues in the score box.
At the drop.
Continue to present more delays to
Oh, you
the
got one
game.
more minute? Okay, I got you. So like 9:22. Okay.
Sepperbeck tries
9:22.
to poke it forward, but the Bobcats just keep stealing it and getting back. Now 5-on-4 probably for a minute, I'm
So
thinking.
9:22. You can go out.
Sepperbeck tackled. They're going to call a penalty on Stolowich, I think. Wow. Penalty on both sides. Now the clock is in run time. I'm trying to figure out why Gavin's not out of the box yet.
9:22.
Oh, okay.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10?
10 seconds.
Oh, really? A 10 and 2?
No. 10 seconds.
So now I understand Gavin
Ah.
will probably finish the game
There
in
you
the
go.
box for a 10 and 2. I didn't see the 10 and 2 in
No.
what he did. It was just a simple cross check. Bobcats coming down the right side. Sepperbeck trying to put pressure. But Gavin went out to the box. Is he going to go to the locker room now?
Yeah. 10 seconds.
It wasn't a 10 and 2 then.
It was 10 seconds.
It was a 10 and 2, but they didn't. Okay.
It was for a trip.
Okay, tripping. Funny. That's what I get for trying to read lips. Should get you a dry erase board now.
Right?
Just write it on the wall. But then or write it on the glass, but you're going to have to figure out how to write backwards. All right, nice try to get close to the goalie to get a shot in, but no pay dirt. Bobcats just keep moving it through the neutral zone quickly. Wormlinger. It's a problem. Our guys get the puck and they have no time, and the Bobcats are already on them. We just have trouble with matching the speed. Truly are a good team, good unit. Such poise on the bench. I'm right above their bench, and they all sit with their line mates. And it's pretty calm. I see talking going on, but it's pretty calm for the most part. Seven minutes to go. And now the penalty's over for the Bobcats. And there's another whistle. Oh boy, what's it on now?
Parker. Roughing.
I hear the Zamboni firing up. I'm not sure which side it's going to clean. Are they going to stop our game prematurely? Puck is now iced to the left side. Hopefully they call it off. Yep, they did.
Holy cow.
And just the wonderful sounds of hockey. And the sometimes occasional one-timer. 49 finally got a one-timer off. Bobcats continue to own us in our own zone. Point blank shot on Gary. He saves it. Bobcats certainly putting on a very good display of puck control. Pass after pass after pass, and maybe 10% of them get stolen like the one they did here with Paulser. Paulser up to Sepperbeck. Sepperbeck with an opportunity. Saved by the Bobcat goalie. 4.5 minutes to go. Wanted to give a shout out to the Wormlinger family. Wanted to say Ben and I appreciate the very nice card. I believe it was Jeff Wormlinger's parents, maybe. Very nice of you. Bobcats moving it through the zone, and now there's going to be a penalty. Really? That is an unbelievable penalty on Gavin. I do not get that penalty. He didn't. That's his fourth, isn't it? So now he'll get a match. Check from behind, and that was his fourth, and they're ejecting him, so he goes to the locker room. 3.5 to go, but they stopped play. I don't know why they stopped play. Stopped the clock anyway. So not only does he get ejected from the game, he will miss the next game, which will be in our Vegas tournament. Wormlinger with a quick move, going down the left side of the neutral zone. He shoots on the goalie because the Bobcat D really tearing it up, not giving us any opportunities. And then Sepperbeck is decked down in front of the net. Sepperbeck almost tried to redirect it. Now, why didn't they call that? That is definitely a penalty. Penalty after penalty after penalty. Four on four. Halder to get the puck on the left side. Sepperbeck picks it up. Tries to get it to Wormlinger where there's two Bobcats waiting. Bobcats send it up to left winger. Duffy. Quick shot that goes out of, I think it banked off Braden's glove. Now Wormlinger trying to keep it in, and what's he calling that? Offsides.
I lost track.
Minute 50 seconds left in the game.
He doesn't have weight on a whistle, does he?
No.
Okay. Okay. You'll be out in a second, bud. And then when they drop, after they drop the puck, you're out. As soon as they drop. Hit it.
Trying to think who's 49 on the Bobcats, and you know what I know what it is? It's Jack Jensen. He's had a phenomenal game. All right, that's too many men on the ice for the Bobcats, and that should just about wrap the game. $18 seconds left. They'll barely get a face-off off here. Bobcats win the draw, sends it over to the right winger to Jensen. I'm not going to lie, Jensen usually plays D. This is some of the best play I've seen him in. Really incredible play out of him. I've watched him all game long. Have to give him props. He's also
Dude, I lost
good
track.
friends with our players.
Yeah, seriously. I lost track totally. I don't even know how many it
24
was.
shots to 6
I
shots.
know. Especially at the
Knights
end.
lose this one 7-0.
Doesn't a coach have to say
And
a certain
Oh yeah.
That's
oh yeah.
about
I think
all.
it's 12 or 14.
We have 2
and
games
then
left.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
The
and
schedule.
That's like it.
I'll give the schedule here in a second. And I've been told that the players are going to be punished and run after the game. But anyway, we'll get the schedule out. The next series is in Vegas, and that's coming up next weekend. And then that'll take us into President's Day, and then we have 2 regular season games left. Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. Thank you.